Welcome back, fans of all things Disney. Today's haul video is coming from both Character Warehouse locations as well as from EPCOT and Hollywood Studios. We had a busy shopping day yesterday. Hopefully you'll see some goodies in here that you might be interested in purchasing. I will have some extras at the very tail end. If you are interested in placing an order, I will be doing one last shopping trip next weekend before the holidays. So if you are interested in grabbing some items for Christmas, you will need to get those placed so that I can get those shipped to you. You can send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. Shopping fee is 20% of the merchandise total with a $10 minimum shopping fee. So just keep that in mind and make sure that it makes sense for you. So let's jump right into the haul video. I'm going to start over here on the main table. You can see I did pick up one of these awesome little Minnie Mouse plush backpacks. I grabbed this actually for my granddaughter. These were originally $45, but they had them for $14.99, and they had a whole bin of those. So if you needed one for a little special someone in your life, I can certainly try to get those for you next weekend. They also had these 99-cent Grumpy mugs, which I hadn't seen back in stock, but they did have some. I only have 5, so that would mean I can probably only do 1 per person unless I have a bunch extra, and then I will post those to Facebook. But if you wanted one, right now those are all extras. You can just send me an email. They had a few of these candlelight tea holders from Hocus Pocus. You can see that there. And they had these down to $3.99, down from $24.99. So that was a great price. I know you see the big boy sitting over here. This is one of those big pumpkins. Now, these are massive. They come in a huge box, and that is how I would ship them. So shipping would be considerable, but it was only $35. And if I'm looking at the tag, let's see here. These were originally $65. So if you wanted to get your hands on one, I know they were selling out all the time around Halloween time. They did have some this past weekend. I don't know if they will be there again the following weekend. Then I also grabbed, this was a specific request, but they do still have plenty in stock for $49.99. They did have the Tiki Room Backpack Lounge Fly, and they do have those matching ears. I was very happy to see that they had the Halloween countdown as well for, and I don't want to be wrong, but I think it was $24.99. I don't want to move it just because it's so heavy and I'll probably drop it, but $24.99. And then I'm sure you also kind of saw these just kind of sitting over here. So these are back in stock, and back in stock in the biggest way possible. They had no limits on these whatsoever. I was told by a cast member that they got a ridiculous number of these back in stock. So hopefully next weekend, I will also be able to grab some if anybody does want one. I have to sell them for $35 because it is going into the park, and it does take quite a bit of extra time to go ahead and grab those. But if you wanted one of the musical popcorn buckets for this year, those are $35. Just let me know and I will get you on the list for next weekend. Also grabbed a Hungry Hungry Hippos. They dropped this price to $19.99. So if you wanted a Jungle Cruise themed Hungry Hungry Hippo set, they do have those. These I was so excited to find. These are Haunted Mansion limited edition pin sets for $16.99, or I'm sorry, limited release pin sets. Normally $34.99 down to $16.99, so a great price there. I did get 10 pair of the new, they're the silver with the purple bow. These are kind of like a Fantasyland, or I'm sorry, Tomorrowland headband, and they had those for $8.99. And then I did grab a few extra of the Wanted puzzles. These were only $2.99, down from $22.99. So a great quick Christmas present if you have a Star Wars fan in the family. Okay, moving on over to this table, I did have a special request for the Scrooge McDuck pin. This is a limited release pin, and that was $17.99. So I did grab this one over at EPCOT. And then Festival of the Holidays pins. I had a couple of people that asked me for these. So I have a limited release of the Festival of the Holidays pin. That one is $17.99. And then this one is the limited edition Festival of the Holidays pin. You can see you've got Sven and Olaf there. And that one is $19.99. And then this is the annual pass holder Festival of the Holidays pin. And that you can't quite see in there just because of the way the snow has settled. but that one is $17.99. Then I also had a request for this gorgeous Festival of the Holidays light up ornament, just to kind of show you that. I can't light it up because that's somebody else's, but it is a cute little ornament. It is $26.99, so if anybody needed one of those. And the same person had asked me for one of these little gift cards. Now this, you have to put $15 on it, but what I did for that person is I put $15 on this and then I used it to purchase their items. So they just have this really cute little gift card that is reloadable. You can reload that. So I figured that way they can put whatever dollar amount they want on it. Moving on, over at EPCOT, I also picked up this sorry, you could hear Ari in the background. We also picked up this adorable pair of Santa Mickey hat ears, and let's get you a price on those. Little Miss Ari is just waking up. I think these were $35.99, $34.99. I'll have to double check, but it's not marked. I was able to get 2 more of the gift card pins. These are already spoken for. These are $15 each. I may be able to run into some more though. So if you wanted a Stitch or if you need a Toy Story, and then they also had Nightmare Before Christmas, Mickey and Minnie are sold out across property. So if anybody needed one, let me know. Then I have the pink Sherpa ears. These, I believe, were $8.99. I'll just double check the price, but those are spoken for. Again, I did grab 10 of those, and I believe only 4 pairs are spoken for. Minnie Mouse, Holiday Minnie Mouse. I have not been able to find Winnie the Pooh, and I haven't been able to find Mickey Mouse. It goes with her, but I was able to get the Minnie Mouse. They had a bunch of those. Oh, and she does not have a tag, so I will have to double check and look at the price. But if you did need a holiday mini, I can certainly get you that one. Then they have the R2-D2 light up headbands. These were, I believe, $4.99 down from, let's see here, $29.99. So a great price there if you have a Star Wars fan. This awesome blue and white mug for $5.99. This was a special request, so I don't have any extras on that. But they do still have a lot of that set in the stores. Then there was a request for this fanny pack for $12.99 down from $34.99. And it's just a really simplistic one. It's got the Walt Disney World Castle, and you've got the beautiful blue and yellow coloring on there, but for $12.99. I did grab some more of the Halloween ears, but just a few pairs of those. I'm not sure I had anybody on my list for those, but it was a good price. I think they were $3.99 or $4.99, so I grabbed some. There was a request for some Nuimo clothing. So we grabbed what we could find that would kind of fit. Unfortunately, they are pretty low on Nuimo clothing at this point because everybody has been grabbing what they have. Nothing new for Nuimo clothing, but still $1.99 if you needed anything. And then talking about $1.99, they still have the Wishables. I did grab just a couple of pair of those. So $1.99. I don't know that I'll have any extras for Minnie, and $1.99 for Mickey. There was a request for this adorable, I bought this for the babies, nursery. So this adorable Winnie the Pooh organizer for the nursery. You can see that there. Life is Beautiful, Pooh and Piglet there at the bottom. And I want to say it was only $8.99. I thought it was more, but it's only $8.99. So a great price if you've got a little one or you're just a Winnie the Pooh fan yourself. Star Wars hat is $7.99 still. Let's just double check. It's $7.99. That was a special request. And then there was also a special request for the ears. But interestingly enough, they also had the 2022 Alex and Ani for $12. So if anybody had a graduate from 2022 that would need an Alex and Ani, they did have those in gold. Some clothing. There was a request for these awesome bike shorts. Oh my goodness, they're just so cute. And these were $12.99. And then this, I don't think I had any specific requests for the Stitch Spirit jersey. I'll have to double check my list, but I grabbed the sizes that I could find. I have a small for this. This one is $29.99, and the Stitch one is really, really lightweight. So I have a small in that, and then I also have, let's see, did I get a large? I did, and I also grabbed a large in that one. This one is a special request. This was a Marvel t-shirt. that somebody had asked for, but just to kind of show you what that looks like. So it's an awesome shirt. You've got the black at the top and then the red with the marble and then the gray at the bottom. And then marble is kind of written on the sleeves here. This was $12.99 down from $36.99. So a great price. And then probably one of the best buys of the day was this 50th anniversary track jacket. Hold on, let me find the tag. Of course, the tag's off of it, but it is $14.99. These things were originally, if I'm not mistaken, around $65, and it was $14.99. This is a size extra large. Let me just zoom in on that just to double check. Yep, so we're looking at an extra large on that. So if you needed a $14.99 extra large track jacket, I can hook you up with that because that is a ridiculously good price. Over on this side, they had an awful lot of pins this weekend, so I tried to grab a variety, but we'll start with like the little park pals. She just saw me, so she started getting all excited. $1.99 is what these are dropped down to. Now, these were all special requests, but they were $4.99. Now they're down to $1.99, so a great price on those. Okay, so pin sets. Let's see here. We have the Star Wars one. I think that these were $16.99 down from $34.99. So we've got the Star Wars one. I have one Incredibles one. That $8.99 is not correct. It's from something else. There you go. There's the right price. $16.99. Then I grabbed 2 sets of the Winnie the Pooh for $16.99. And then I have 3 sets of the Mickey Mouse, of the Fab 5. For $16.99. I also have 3 of these awesome Wish You Were Here postcards for $8.99. Toontown, you've got Mickey and Pluto, and they come on that little commemorative little postcard there. So that is $8.99, and then these were, oh my gosh, I think they're $6.99. They weren't marked, but I think they were $6 or $7.99. So if you needed one, I have 2. And then there are the Ariel Princess Tea Party pins for $8.99, down from $19.99. So I grabbed 2 of those. Over on this side, I have 2 of the Buzz Lightyear and Zurg One Family pins for $8.99, down from $24.99. I have 1 of the Abu, I can't remember who that is, but $8.99, so from Aladdin. And then I have the Snow White One Family pen, Gooseberry Pie, for $8.99. And then I have the Nemo one. This one was a special request for $8.99. These, I only grabbed 4 boxes, but they have these here. These are the mystery pen sets, just to kind of show you what your options might be. And then these were $14.99, down from $29.99, so half price. And let me just see here. Is it 2 pins? I believe it's 2. 14 pin collection. I think it's only 2 in the box, but it's still an amazing price, down from the $30 that they were originally. All right, I have some more clothing, but let me finish with the other items. So I have one of the Beauty and the Beast puzzles, but again, a great price for a quick Christmas gift. So $6.99. And then I grabbed a whole bunch of these Oh Boy Post-it sets for $4.99, down from $16.99. These are awesome for teachers. So if you're thinking you just want to get something little or simple for your child's teacher, that would be a very useful gift because it's Post-it. So if you're looking for something simple. I had a request for this fabulous, it just came out, Bambi Beret. Look at how beautiful that is. We grabbed that when we were over at Hollywood Studios for $29.99. And then somebody also had asked for 1 each of the reusable totes. So I was able to get those. I think it was $2, $2.50, and then $3. But if you need a reusable tote, let me know. And then probably my favorite piece of clothing, it was full price, but this bomber jacket for the 50th celebration, $89.99. So it is expensive, but it is gorgeous. And it is embroidered on the back. Beautiful piece. And then on the front, you've got the patch because it is a bomber jacket. So 50th celebration there. Let's take a look. I think the only thing I have left is some clothing. Okay, and then the last little thing that I have would be a little bit of additional clothing. Now, some of these will be extras, some won't, but check the section at the tail end of the video for the extras. They did have some of these awesome dark pink Spirit jerseys. You can see you've got the Walt Disney World logo on the front, and then on the back it says Disney World. And then these were $29.99. I grabbed an extra large, I grabbed a large, and I grabbed a medium for sizes. So unfortunately they didn't have all the sizes that I would have wanted, but I did grab one of each of the ones that I could find. Then there was a Believe in Magic Tinkerbell tank that was a special request, but just to kind of show you how awesome this tank top is. And then this was, oh, let's get a price tag here. This was $12.99 down from $36.99, so another great price. This one may end up being an extra. I had somebody that requested a size large in Star Wars Spirit jerseys, but they didn't have them. So I grabbed the extra large. May the Force be with us on the back. And then on the front, it says Rebel Leader. So just to kind of show you, and you've got your X-Wings. It's a great Spirit jersey. So if you are a Star Wars fan like I am, that might be one you want to add to the collection. This one, again, is $29.99 down from $74.99, but it is an extra large. So I don't know if that will work for the person that requested it. So it may be an extra. Okay, guys, we have reached that time in the video where it is just the extras. If you are interested in purchasing any of these items, they are all available unless I specify. You would send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. From the time of this posting, they will be up only on YouTube. And then after that, later today, I will be posting them to Facebook. So if you typically prefer to claim via Facebook, you could always go to the Facebook page. Please keep in mind that there is a 20% shopping fee with a $10 minimum shopping fee. So just make sure that that makes sense for you as you are claiming your extras. Let's take a look and see what we've got. Okay, if you hear any noises in the background, that is just little Miss Ari. Grandma is on baby duty as we speak, so please just kind of keep that in mind. I do have about 7 pairs left of the Tomorrowland ears. These were $8.99 if anybody wanted those. This is one that came from, not a canceled order, but an order that I had stored forever, and then they contacted me and said, just go ahead and put the items back up for sale. So this one is $5.99, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror mug. That's a little bit of a blast from the past. I do believe that I have one extra of the red popcorn buckets for $35. I'm just reaching out to those who had asked me if I could get one, and I'm double checking my emails to make sure I have for everybody. The Halloween ears from this year, $3.99. I have 4 pairs left of those. I also have 2 of the Cinderella wallets for $12.99. I have a Skyliner button set for, I believe that was $4.99. So if you needed those. I have 1 pair of Tiki ears left for $7.99. Moving our way down the list, here is an older EPCOT mug, again from that same order. I want to say that this one was $7.99. So if anybody needed a Mickey EPCOT mug, we have that. I have 1 dog bowl left at $7.99. You can see all the different animals that are on there. Then on the inside, life is a walk in the park. I do have 3 of the Hocus Pocus tea light holders for $3.99. I have 1 Nick Wilde Nuimo, and then I have 3 of the Minnie Mouse 50th anniversary Wishables. All of those are $1.99. I have a Lightning McQueen mug. It is not marked, but if I'm not wrong, I think it was like $6.99. So if anybody needed that. I also have the Droppin' Beats at the Flower and Garden Festival. That one was $5.99. So a Figment mug for any Figment fans out there. I do have 5 of these Grumpy 99-cent mugs. They were only 99 cents. You're not seeing that wrong. That is correct. Because it is such a ridiculously good deal, I can only let 1 per person go, so I can try to spread that wealth. So just keep that in mind. I believe I have 2 of the Halloween countdowns left. 2 Halloween countdowns left. Sorry for the glare there. Let's turn this over now. And yep, that was $24.99 down from $54.99. So an excellent price. Let's see if I can kind of cover that glare just a little bit so that you can see. It's this year's Halloween pattern. So this is another item. This is one that I actually had in my own home, but I kept the tags on it for some reason. This is a Figment kind of hummingbird feeder. I don't know why I never really hung this, but if somebody would like to get that for their own collection, I can let that one go for $15. So if you're looking for something for a Figment fan for Christmas, I've got that for you. Here is a beach towel, $9.99. It's a bit of an older one. Never used, it still has the tags on it, $9.99. So if anybody needed that, I have that available. Also, this gorgeous little holiday dress from last year. I purchased it thinking that it was the right size. It was on the wrong hanger, and it is the size 3 to 6 months. That is not going to work for my little grandbaby, but it will work for somebody's little princess. So that was $19.99 if anybody would like the holiday dress. It's size 3 to 6 months. As far as spirit jerseys from this last trip, I do have 2 of the pink ones left. I have one in an extra large, and I have one in a medium, and those were $29.99. So if anybody needed either one of those are both available. I have a Stitch spirit jersey, very lightweight fabric on this one for $29.99 in a size small. And then in an extra large, I have that deal of the day. I've got the 50th anniversary track jacket for $14.99, size extra large if anybody needed it. Okay, and then moving to the other side of the table, I have 4 boxes of the One Family Mystery Sets. Those are $14.99 each. I have, oh, I'm sorry, not that one. I have a Snow White. I actually have 2 of those Snow White and 7 Dwarfs pins for $8.99. I have 2 of the Buzz Lightyear pins for $8.99. I have 1 of the Aladdin pin for $8.99. From the other One Family sets, I have 3 of the Fab 5. Those were, let me see, $16.99, I believe. I believe those are $16.99. I will eventually find one that is marked, and they're not, but they are $16.99. So I have 3 of the Fab 5. I have 2 of the Star Wars, and I have 1 of the Winnie the Pooh sets left. I have 3 of the Toontown Mickey postcards for $8.99. I have 2 of the Star Wars Droid Factory pins, and those were $6.99. I have 2 of those, and then I have 2 of the Princess Tea Party. These are the Ariel ones, Princess Tea Party for $8.99. I have 5 of the Post-it notes for $4.99. I have 5 of those left. 5 for $4.99, and then when you open them up, you've got all your little Post-it notes in there. I have 2 of these Haunted Mansion limited release boxed pins. Great gift for somebody who is a Haunted Mansion fan, $16.99. I have, looks like 4 of the Child Wanted puzzles for $2.99. So a great price there. Here is an older pair of ears. It was in that one order that they said just go ahead and release it to other people. So this pair of ears we can let go for $9.99. This is a Little Mermaid pair. And then I still have 3 of the kind of teal blue, light blue ears with the sparkles left. And those were $5.99. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of our haul video today. Hopefully you saw lots of goodies that you might be interested in adding to your collection. Remember, there is a shopping fee of 20% with a minimum shopping fee of $10. So if you are going to claim any extras or add things to your open order, just please kind of keep that in mind. Please keep in mind that if you are sending an email to claim extras, that you want to make sure that you are opening a new thread each time. Every time you add on to an existing thread, it drops it lower in the queue. And these are all first come, first served items. So once I run out, I run out. So please make sure that you are queuing up a new email if you are sending more than one. Shopping one last time, and that is going to be next Saturday to help finish you off with the Christmas shopping for the year. I want to make sure that you guys can get your merchandise before the holidays. So if you do have anything that you need me to pick up as a holiday gift, please go ahead and send that to me as soon as you have it. I'm going to start compiling my lists. and we'll get that list ready to go for next weekend. The email is mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. You can always reach out to me via Facebook as well at Mickey's Magical Delivery Facebook page. We are going to be doing a pin sale here in the next couple of weeks, but we're probably going to wait until after that next shopping trip. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, but until our next video, bye-bye.